Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Just want to remind you, we have our live chat tonight at 8 p.m., which I'm sure will have a couple of interesting topics to cover, including the threat for showers and thunderstorms, some tropical activity, and also, hey, what's going on with the rest of fall. So I'm sure I'm going to get all those questions. So definitely check that out. And if you have questions, definitely come and join us at 8 p.m. tonight on YouTube, X, Facebook, and of course at nynjpaweather.com. Currently, right now, we have high pressure in control, providing excellent weather conditions with temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, a few upper 50s in your higher elevations, mid 60s on the I-95 corridor, and mid to upper 60s along the coast, even a few lower 70s popping up here and there. Winds are generally light and variable with high pressure sitting right overhead, but this high pressure system will move off the coast and now lead to more of a southerly wind. We can take a look at the latest weather tap radar and surface map. You can see high pressure is pretty much dominating. Pretty quiet day today. But trouble is approaching from the west with a series of these little cold fronts and troughs and low pressure systems rotating on through. So for today, excellent weather conditions. A little bit of increase in cloud cover, but nothing that's too significant. Very quiet weather conditions. However, when we zoom out and take a look at our infrared satellite picture, you can see trouble is approaching. With troughs here, we're basically within this large trough here. And within this trough, you have these little short waves that are marching their way through. And one stronger one right here that will reach us by the time we get to Saturday, leading to scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms. In the meantime, for tomorrow and Friday, there will be a threat for showers, especially in the afternoon and evening hours. That will likely impact conditions like, let's say, the Eagles game, the Mets and Phillies when they're home, the Yankees as well. So if you have any plans to go into any sporting events, definitely want to keep an eye on that, as that is going to be an issue as we go forward in time. But overall, the theme here is a progressive weather pattern. And then we go back to cooler weather conditions. But Saturday looks a bit toasty. So let's dive into this forecast for today. High pressure is exiting. Look for scattered cloud cover. High temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the interior and along the coast. Upper 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor. For tonight into tomorrow, scattered cloud cover. Winds from the south around 5 to 15 miles per hour now. Look for low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s throughout the region. Then tomorrow afternoon, the first trough approaches. Now, this isn't It'll show up as a cold front initially over western Pennsylvania, but by the time it gets to us, it'll lose a lot of its punch. But still the potential for some showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. Look for high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the interior and along the coast, upper 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor. And these showers will be capable of a heavy downpour from time to time as well. Now, here we are on Friday, same scenario. Another trough or weakening cold front will move through with the potential for scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm, especially in the afternoon and evening hours. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s along the coast and in your urban areas. High temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s on the I-95 corridor, and upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast. Notice warmer, because we have a sustained southerly wind. Then we get to Saturday, and this will feature a much stronger cold front that will actually feature an air mass change. So look for scattered showers and thunderstorms. An isolated thunderstorm could reach severe levels via downburst wind gusts, but that's going to be pretty isolated. The primary threat here will be the potential for some heavier downpours on Saturday afternoon and evening, with low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s in the suburbs, upper 60s to lower 70s in your urban areas and along the coast. High temperatures ahead of the cold front will range from the lower to mid 80s over the interior and along the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s on the I-95 corridor. But this is fleeting, because by the time that cold front moves through on Sunday, high pressure will build in with clearing skies, falling humidity. Look for lows in the lower to mid 50s over the northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in the Delaware River Valley, lower to mid 60s along the coast as that dry air builds in from the interior to the coast. And then in the afternoon, look for high temperatures only in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior and lower to mid 70s along the coast. And you're definitely going to notice the humidity crashing and a bit of a nice northwesterly breeze. So perfect day to start the NFL season. for everyone else aside from the Eagles, who are playing tomorrow. Now, on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, high pressure and complete control, clear skies, low humidity. Low temperatures will range from the mid to upper 40s over the northern interior, lower to mid 50s in your suburbs, upper 50s to lower 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast, and lower to mid 70s on the I-95 corridor. So overall, very nice, pleasant weather returns for Sunday on through Wednesday of next week, but we're going to have to dodge a few showers and thunderstorms as we head towards the weekend. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you, as always, for following, and definitely, if you would like to help this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in more detailed information, like what is really going on with the La Nina, or is it neutral, or what actually is going on, well, definitely check out the Premium Consulting membership as we go over all of that and more. Only $15 a month. Well worth it. So in the meantime, stay safe out there.